What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. It's your boy, Sirr Love. I got another great topic for you guys today. We're going to talk about how to get booked for a show or a gig. A lot of you guys are out there performing, or not performing. A lot of you guys are out there making music and you want to be performing and you don't even know how to get that process started. And I mean, we're not even talking about money. We're going to get into money. There's other videos about money. I might touch a little bit, but for real, like, how do you even get out there to start performing in front of people that matter, in front of environments that can lead to wealth and advancement for your career? Let's talk about it. Phase 6. All right, look. So all of this stuff is really quite simple, quite easy. Maybe it's easy to me because I've been in the space for a while, but honestly, I really feel like all you guys can catch on to this piece of the game very simply, okay? Understand this, there's only 3 ways that you are going to get booked in any space that you're in, okay? 3 ways, it's very simple. It's gonna be common sense when I say it. Way number 1, opportunity contacts you. Way number 2, you contact opportunity. Way number 3, representative contacts opportunity. These are the only ways that you're going to go about getting booked. All right. It's very simple. It sounds simple, but how do you actually implement this and make this make sense? Because it sounds like, oh yeah, opportunity contacts me. I contact opportunity. Well, what is opportunity? How do you contact them? All those different things. Well, let's break into it. All right. All the time, I get emails like every day from people that are trying to do some type of booking business with someone that I represent. Sometimes they want to do some free stuff. Sometimes it's some community service related things or some nonprofit things. Sometimes it's a full-on concert. Sometimes it's a festival. Sometimes it's a college event. It's a club event. I get all sorts of emails. Sometimes the people want to pay. Sometimes they're ambiguous. Don't talk about money. Sometimes they come straight out front and say, this is how much money we have to spend with you, etc., 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 etc. But this is the instance in which opportunity is contacting us. How do you get into that space? How do you get to the point where opportunity is reaching out to you? Well, it's very simple. Only things that you guys have to do is learn 2 different things. 2 different things to make this number 1 thing occur for you. 1, you're going to need to be active. All right. Active is very important. You want to be active, and 2, you want to be available. So what do I mean by active? Well, in the video I did, SoundCloud versus YouTube, I did in the middle of the video, somewhere at the halfway point, I did this little portion where I broke down what innovators are, early adopters are, and what that curve looks like from a marketing standpoint, right? If you want to be successful, you really have to apply that marketing concept to all the different things that you're doing. I should probably do a video on that by itself. However, the thing you have to take from that is that as a new artist performing, you want to be where the innovators and the early adopters are. You want to be where the people are that are determining and excited about the new things that are happening, right? There are a certain group of people that love hearing indie bands and new artists and new groups. They love that process. They go to the shows. They bring their girlfriends or their boyfriends. That's the group that you need to be performing in front of. Not necessarily the showcases where every artist has paid, X amount of dollars to perform, and every artist has to sell tickets and they all have to try to get all these people in the room. Like, all those hustles, not necessary. If you're performing in a room full of artists, then you're not ever gaining a fan base for yourself, right? The next thing you'd have to do to start attracting opportunity to yourself is to be available. And by available, I don't mean that you're broke and you're bumming and you don't have no job, you have no money, so you're always free to do whatever. What I mean by available is it's easy to get in contact with you. It's easy to find you. Your information, your music, and everything about you is available, right? If a person wants to find you, they can go to your website. They can Google you. They can search you. You're active. You're available online. Your contact information is available. Your booking information is available. It's on your SoundCloud. It's on your social media. It's everywhere. If a person runs into you, if your music is playing on some college radio station and they Shazam you, you pop up. You're available. I just got a licensing deal recently that's potentially going to place us on some very huge television networks, strictly because a licensor and a music supervisor were riding down the street. Our song came on a college radio station. They Shazammed it and we were there. And when they looked up the artist and tried to find the contact information, guess who they found? Availability. Very important. So if you're active and you're available, right? you're going to start having opportunities reach out to you. It may start free, but it will eventually grow and move up, especially if you take the techniques from other videos and from the ebooks and things like that I put on the website. Number 2, you reach out to the opportunity. Now, this sounds like common sense as well, but a lot of you guys may not know what I'm talking about. Well, in order for you to start reaching out to the opportunity, you need to make sure that you first have the 5 things necessary to start making money through booking. Because without these 5 things, it's going to be very hard to maximize, right? I did a video on that. Watch that video. Won't break it down again. But even if you have these 5 things and you're just starting off, right, it's still going to allow you to create opportunity even if you're not getting paid, right? You want to make sure that you have these 5 things. Next, you want to begin researching. You want to start the process of finding who runs the festivals, what promoters throw what events, who does, like, figure out what stages, what audiences, what places that you want to be in the market, in your city, in your genre, right? And find the contact information for the people doing it. It's not hard. You can go to a venue, look at the posters for the event and the promoters' logos, names, and a lot of that stuff is going to be at the bottom. Google search them, find them. The information is likely online because these guys are businesses and they're about making their money. That's just one way to do it. Same thing with festivals, concerts, promoters, etc., etc. In this version, you're pitching and you're selling yourself and you're making yourself available for people, right? Once you do this, you got to get your email game strong. You got to figure out, how do I best reach out to these individuals and get them interested in what I'm doing and get them exciting. It's all about your pitch game when you're reaching out. You want to have those 5 things so that you have something worth watching, and then you want your pitch game to be on point. That's going to make sure that these individuals want to hit you back, right? Very important. All right. Number 3 is you have a representative do it for you. Now, if you have a representative doing it for you, then most likely you're on your shit. You know what I'm saying? A person's not going to waste their time dealing with you if you're not on point, right? They have to be able to see some vision, some goals, some dreams, some success by working with you. And by doing so, they're going to see money, wealth, opportunity, etc., etc., etc. How are they going to get to that point? Well, you've probably watched a lot of my videos and you've done a lot of different things that I talk about in all these different videos. You've gotten yourself to the point where you're sellable, you're marketable, and a person is interested in being a part of what you're doing, especially if you've seen the Selling the Vision video and you talked about how to get people excited and the SMART goals. And I think the video is called how to get things for free, selling the vision, something like that. But all these different visuals that I have on the site help you get to the point where a booking agent will be excited to work with you, at which point in which you hire said booking agent. Said booking agent already has a Rolodex or a contact list or a phone full of people that are likely willing to work with him to sign you or do business with you on the strength of the booking agent, and they can build a career around their personal relationships and then use their strategies to help get you more booking opportunities, most likely paid opportunities. If not, maybe they're already working with other artists that are on and they can get you on their tours and their shows as opening acts for free, or at least have your expenses paid or have some type of per diem or something of that nature, right? If you're able to close deals with opportunities, then it won't be long before you can close a deal with a booking agent because they want to close opportunities. So if you can already do what their job is to come in to do, that means that you're viable. There's some opportunity for you in the market. There's a chance to win and be successful. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. And when I step in front of this camera, I'm trying to give you guys everything that I got. I feel like all of you guys have the opportunity, guys and gals have the opportunity to be successful and win in this space. And all you gotta do is get active and start trying. This video is long. I'm done. It's your boy Sirr Love. Thank you. Phase6vi.com. I'm out.
Come on and face it. If you need some marketing motivation, you can learn to transform your life and build your own empire. With Sirr Love.
Real talk, no chase.
Yeah.
Real talk, no chase.
Yeah.
Real talk, no chase.
Yeah.
Real talk, I said real talk. I said real talk, no chase.
Yeah.
Real talk, no chase.
Yeah.
Real talk, no chase.
Yeah. With Sirr Love.